Alex Landa is actually defending his championship title. He won in 2015. Alex Landa has 7 WRT titles himself. When he comes out to an event, he usually wins a WRT event. So it'll be interesting to see if Cardona can knock him out and get his own 12th title.
Agreed. And that's what we're going to see a lot of. I mean, that's Cardona's shot, that splat. Alex is really not going to want to play into that. But what I like about both of these guys is they have similar game styles. And usually when you've got two players that have similar game styles, it really ends up being an exciting match. They're both kind of playing into each other's strengths. They're both quick. And for their size, they actually hit the ball pretty hard.
And I think one thing that both players do well is playing with control. Like you said, they're powerful players, but they also have a lot of tools in their tool belt.
Nice down the line. These guys are just kind of getting warmed up, getting going here. A few of the balls just hit a little bit high. They're just trying to find their rhythm and get into this match.
Skip for Cardona, ties it up now 1-1. I think we're definitely going to see some powerful serving. That's what Landa used to get to the finals today.
Nice shot there. Landa's really controlling this match. That was basically Cardona hitting a lot of offensive shots, doing nothing really spectacular with the ball. Landa's just playing some defense, ends up with the offensive opportunity, puts it down.
I think it's a point like that that shows you need more than power in order to win.
No doubt. That's bread and butter right there. Anytime Landa's going to give Cardona that shot off the back wall with all that time, it's either going to go right down the line, it's going to splat out. Really playing into one of his strengths there. Now that is a beautiful serve.
Nice
right
serve.
Down the line, just crossing by a hair the short line, making it a good serve. And that's a really good thing for him. A lot of times he'll be shorting quite a few balls, and if he can get that serve in, that's going to be a big difference in this match.
I think that's absolutely right. He sneaks that one down the line past Landa for his 3rd point. Three serves, 2.
Wow. Going for a big shot, taking it chest high. Just skips it in the front right corner.
Yeah, we don't see too many mistakes from Landa, but he did go for it on that shot.
Well, Cardona's applying a lot of pressure, right? He's putting the ball in difficult places where Landa doesn't have the opportunity to have that beautiful offensive setup. And you know, that's what we're going to see a lot of today. And both of these players are capable of hitting those shots. They're warming up right now, but they've got phenomenal footwork, phenomenal movement, and you know, they're going to hit those down the road. And that's a screen serve right there. Ball just passed a little too close to Landa's body. Cardona didn't get an opportunity to see it. Second serve.
Another point for Alex Landa, keeping a tight start to game one, our finals match.
Nice rally right there. Serve, return, kill. Very smooth forehand down the line for the kill.
Can't scoop that one out of the back court. That's going to put Landa in the lead now. 5 serving 4.
Landa is ripping that serve. If he continues doing that, he's going to give himself the setups that he needs. And in that situation, you put the setup down. If he continues doing that, this is going to be a great match for him.
There's an ace serve for Landa.
At least called by the referee. Looks like we're going to see a challenge here. No, decides not to.
Yeah, 7-4.
Nice get. Not sure what Cardona saw there. It's almost as though he hesitated, thinking that Landa was going to be in the way, but Landa gives the jump and the clearance to shoot the shot, and he's going to lose that point.
Well, Landa now in the lead. Cardona calling that timeout. It's 8-4 when we come back. Alex Landa back on the court now. We have Brennan Jennings, who is our referee. Now, we do play by the International Racquetball Federation rules, but unlike international events, we don't have any line judges, so there are no appeals for these players. It's a one ref ruling, and that's the way that it goes.
Take the ref's call and deal with it, right?
Exactly.
Nice, smooth down the line backhand. Landa's really kind of making it look a bit easy right now. He's without a doubt in control of this match. Good timeout by Cardona to kind of shake things up. It looks like he's kind of stalling now, putting the racket up. He wants to try and take control of the pace. Let's see if that has an impact.
Nice get from Cardona. Wow.
Beautiful.
He does make it look easy up there in the front of the court. That's a tough shot.
You know, that shot looks really easy. In reality, that's a hard shot. I mean, that ball is floating in at a really difficult angle, and he's got to put it down. Otherwise, he's out of the rally. Nice pass. Very nice and clean. The shot before and many before that, Cardona's passes are hitting that side wall. They're coming off into the center of the court, and that gives Landa an easy opportunity to either shoot it or just gently tap it off the back wall in the front. But that last pass was clean down the line. He's going to need a whole lot more of those to keep Landa off pace.
Yep, no points scored for Cardona as Landa steps back into the box. I think controlling momentum and a little bit of controlling that mood out on the court is what's going to be a difference between these two players, because they both play very stoic and unemotional.
Yeah, it's huge.
Nice touch from Cardona for the side out.
Yeah, beautiful. All he had to do was get a racket. Landa was out of position, hit the ball right back at himself, and really had nowhere to go. So all you really have to do in that situation is just get a racket on the ball, make contact with the front wall. In this particular situation, it kind of hit low, so nice side out.
Ooh, nice return from Landa. Cardona thinking it's skipped in.
Yeah, referee's making the call, letting him know now that it's good. He does not look happy, but that was a good, clean shot. And, you know, his serve is coming off the back wall. It's hitting 3 walls, coming off the back wall. It's taking all the pace off the ball. It's an easy shot for Landa to step in and put away.
Nice serve from Landa. Misread from Cardona. You don't see that too often from Cardona. He really reads his opponent well.
Yeah, no
nice
doubt.
serving.
And that serve is a heartbreaker, right? Previous point, he feels like he got gypped on the call. Now he has an ace serve. That's a heartbreaker.
Landa getting pretty emotional on the court. As Cardona creeps in and puts that one away.
What a
Nice
get.
Another nice get from Landa on the backhand.
Oh!
What a rally. Cardona leaving that ball a little too high, though, and giving Landa an opportunity.
Well, the crowd loves it here. That's the best rally we've seen thus far. And that's an example of the quickness of these players. They are fast. They dive. Nothing is safe. And that again, screen serve call, just passing a little too close to Landa's body, not giving Cardona the opportunity to see it second serve.
Again, you can see Landa, even though he's in the lead, he's showing a lot of frustration. We don't see that too often from him in matches, so it's interesting that he's up right now, but visibly frustrated. So, funny fact, Alex Landa and Alex Cardona actually drove together here from Juarez. So we'll see if they both make it home in the same car back to Juarez.
That's an interesting trip.
Alex Cardona usually has that type of relationship with his finalist. He's often the roommate with the finalist. You know, he's a good guy on and off the court.
I love the way these guys can be buddies off the court, but when they get on the court, it definitely takes a different form.
Whole different story.
Ooh. Wow.
Another
Perfect
great
angle, a
serve.
little bit high, comes off the back wall, but because the angle's so good, it just kind of rides that side wall perfectly down, and Cardona just can't get to that. He's serving lights out right now, and Cardona is having some trouble.
Now, Alex Cardona does have another timeout. Looks like he's going to go ahead and use it. I think that's a well-played timeout, which means we're going to take a quick break as well. Don't go anywhere. This is the finals of the World Racquetball Tour. We're back in the finals of the 2016 WRT Alamo City Open. I'd like to take a quick moment to recognize that Alex Cardona is part of the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, a foundation that supports a lot of the players in getting to events like this, providing them some support with the expenses. If you want to find out how you can help the foundation and these players, go to give2rydf.org. Landa leading and forcing Cardona to call that timeout. That's exactly what Cardona wants.
Yeah.
He wants the side out. and an opportunity to answer back now against Alex Landa.
Yeah, that's what you hope for when you're taking a timeout. It's a chance to get a breather, for you to collect yourself, hopefully prevent your opponent from getting on a roll. In this particular situation, it worked out, but he's got a big lead to make up. Yeah, I'm really surprised there. I just saw Cardona actually give up in the middle of the rally. I mean, I understand he's out of position, and basically Landa has an easy shot, but that doesn't mean he's going to hit the shot. I'm almost wondering if he's just saying, let's just let this game go and get, going on game 2 so I can get back in this thing.
Now with a shot like that, I don't think he is, so I'd like to see him maybe pick up his mood a little bit.
Yeah.
He does look a little down right now. Now, one thing that's unusual for Cardona and has been a plus for him this weekend is his coach, Miguel Gardea, is actually here. You can see him off to the right side of the court when we go into that front camera. It looks like maybe one of the guys took out that camera. We'll get that fixed during the next timeout. But Cardona's coach being here is an unusual advantage, I feel like, for Alex Cardona.
Yeah, no doubt. There's always a, when you've got a coach who can see things from the outside, sometimes they bring a little bit more clarity as to what's going on in the match that you may not necessarily be paying attention to when you're actually playing in the middle of the match. The coach can be really beneficial. And there's a reverse backhand pinch to the right side. Yeah, I'm looking at Cardona's body language and Landa's body language. Landa's just kind of taking things easy here. So we got game point.
Oof. Nice shot from Cardona. Keeps him in game 1.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful down the line. Landa looked like he actually took a small step forward and to the right, and just a little bit before Cardona took a swing, it opened up the down the line, and it's a perfect play.
Did the ref call that a good serve? Yep, that's going to be the 5th point for Cardona, an ace for Alex Cardona.
And that's a morale booster right there. Still a lot of grounds to make up, but you got to start somewhere. A lot of times when players get in situations like this, down, 6-14, which is the score right now, it's almost like looking to the next game. It's almost like, let me try doing something different to see what works. I'm probably out of it in this game, but if I can find something that works, I can start capitalizing in game 2. And you can definitely tell Cardona's picking it up between serve and shots. But unfortunately, you just can't miss those shots. It's almost like his footwork is preventing him getting to the ball in a certain period of time that basically gives him the swing that he wants. And so the ball's not in the right position, and skips happen.
Second game point for Alex Landa.
And there it is.
Winner for Alex Landa. It'll be interesting to see if Alex Cardona can take something else into game 2 and turn things around. We'll be right back with more of our finals live from San Antonio, Texas. This is the 2016 WRT Alamo City Open, and it's the last event of the year, but we have some exciting news because we're kicking off 2016 with the Longhorn Open. And of course, Solicor is the organizer there, and you run a great program over with the UT Racquetball Club, supporting getting those players to national collegiates, which I think is just an outstanding cause. And how long has that event been running?
This is going to be our 12th year back, I believe. I mean, it ran a few more years before that, but there was a little bit of a gap. But yeah, since I've been back in charge, it's been about 12 years, and it's just been growing ever since. We basically been able to fully fund since we started 6 men and 6 women to take a trip to intercollegiate nationals, and it's generating a lot of buzz around the collegiate side of things. The tournament itself draws a lot of buzz with the amount of participants and the amount of people that hit the wait list and some other things that we're doing with the tournament. And it's without a doubt one of the more exciting tournaments, I think, in the year, at least in Texas is concerned. And having the WRT be part of it this year is going to be really special for us.
Yeah, and we love to be a part of an event that grows the sport. The mission and the values directly line up with ours, so we're really excited to kick off the year that way. For those of you that want details on the WRT schedule, you can get that at worldracquetballtour.com. Now, if we go and dive right back into this final, we have Alex Cardona siding out right away against Alex Landa, and I think it'll be really interesting to see how Cardona switched up things, takes what he learned at the end of game 2 about what was working against Landa, and applies it.
And there's his first point, so he's got the first point of the game, first lead of the game. He's gonna have to really take his time. Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens over the first 5 to 10 minutes of this match. If he is in control, then we've got a match. But if he makes some mistakes like he was doing in the first with some skips, and Landa continues capitalizing on that serve, and he gets a big lead, Cardona's head is unfortunately going to be out of it. So we've got to see him really pick up the pace and begin to see it again.
And keep his mental focus, I think.
I mean, really everything is coming off the serve. A perfect serve, great angle. Cardona doesn't have the opportunity to step into it and hit it the way that he wants, and it just ends up being a setup for Landa. Another great serve. And another great setup.
Yeah, I feel like Landa's keeping it really simple. He's going down the line, and he's playing clean, simple racquetball, and it's working.
It's hard to do. He's definitely making it easy, and you can see Cardona already starting to try and slow things down. So that's going to be a short serve. Second serve coming in right now.
Good shot from Cardona right down the line.
All it takes is a couple of those. Helps boost the confidence. It'll get him feeling a little bit more comfortable on the court. And I mean, I know we're in the second game here, but the reality is he's not comfortable in this match yet. And so sometimes it's shots like that that can help with that comfort and elevate play.
Big skip for Alex Landa.
Yeah, he took that from shoulder height. That is a very aggressive shot. At this point in the match, he can afford to do it.
Nice serve. Ace serve from Alex Cardona.
Second ace of this game, putting the score at 3-2 Cardona. And that's going to be the key. He's got to get that serve to apply pressure on Landa so he can get the setup. Beautiful get, nice between the legs, but unfortunately it didn't do a whole lot with it. Landa's center court has the opportunity to really just punch the ball down the right side and easily win that rally. Once again, perfect serve, the angle, the speed. They're coming off the back wall just a little bit, but sometimes that angle and speed is really all you need to have an effective serve. Get a weak return. It's just
good get by Landa.
Nice dive.
Wow, Another nice rally between these two finalists. Now, Alex Landa is the defending champion. He won last year at the Alamo City Open. And Alex Cardona fighting for this title.
Another beautiful serve.
Oh, and the ref sees a skip. I didn't see that. Side out for Alex Landa.
You know, that is so close. It sounded good. It kind of looked good, but it had a little bit of a hop to it. It probably skipped.
Cardona keeping Landa running around the court.
Nice.
Nice pinch to end it. This is good for Alex Cardona. He didn't allow Landa to score any points, and he gets himself right back.
His serves are crisper. His passes are crisper. He's more aggressive. Those are going to be the things he needs to keep up in order to continue scoring points and take advantage of this second game. And of course, his bread and butter. I mean, shoulder height, splat. I mean, that's Cardona's shot. And you know, if Landa's going to give him those shots, all that's going to do is increase his comfort level in this match, allowing him to get back into it. So whatever Cardona did in between game 1 and 2 is working.
And I'm sure, you know, I think a big difference, especially in keeping him mentally focused, is that Cardona's coach, Miguel Gardea, is here. And we don't normally see that on the Pro Tour. Coaches don't too often come in to the Pro Tour, so it's an interesting factor. Oh.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are hesitant to get coaches. They're not they don't really understand the importance of them, and they're huge. Everybody needs to have some balance to kind of help them understand what they can be doing different and places where they can capitalize. And we don't see coaches in racquetball a lot, but they're valuable.
Point for Alex Landa. Landa resides in El Paso, Texas, and he does do a lot of training in Juarez. Sometimes these two run into each other in Juarez training. And Landa is a fan. Helps keep him fit, ready for competitions like this.
Yeah, it's those kinds of things that keep him in the rally a little bit longer. Now, we haven't seen a whole lot of long rallies, but it's just giving him the energy that he needs to keep the serve on point and then put away those shots. And just overshooting that one just a little bit. Won't see him missing too many of those. Cardona gets a little bit lucky there. And, you know, we're sitting in a really tight second game here at 4-4, so things are going Cardona's way. He just, I can't emphasize it enough, he's got to get that serve going.
He's going a good way for the fans and spectators, too. We want to see a nice, tight final, and it's exciting to see this happen in Game 2. We're looking at a possibility of a tiebreaker, which we like to see.
100%.
Ooh, nice return from Alex Landa.
Yeah, super weak serve. Ball just, you know, lob serves can be very effective, but when they drop right into an opponent's strike zone or hitting zone, it's just too easy at this level.
You don't want to give up any freebies, that's for sure.
No way. And looks like we have a serve in play when Cardona has his racket up and not ready to play. And
so yeah, Landa thinks it's a warning the first time, but it is not. If his racket's up, that's an automatic side out. A little bit of discussion from Alex Landa with our referee, Brennan Jennings. We play by the International Racquetball Federation rules for those of you watching at home that want to review the rules, you can do so at International Racquetball. Renan Jennings just issued a warning to Alex Landa. His first warning. If he gets another one, it'll be... So it'll be interesting to see if Cardona can capitalize on that emotion now that Landa is showing and get a couple points off of that.
All these things can aid in transitioning the momentum. And yeah, I mean, that's what we're seeing right here live. Beautiful. You're really starting to see Cardona exhibit some control here. He's back in this match. He knows it. And I think really at this point in time is when we start seeing some of the rallies we hope for, which is these great, long, diving rallies.
Sixers. Alex Landa back in the service box. Let's see if he's going to stick with that outstanding serving that we've been seeing. Cardona picks it up.
So it looks like that point is going to be a replay hinder. Nice get.
Oh. Cardona was like a little off speed too, right back down that line.
And we see Landa striking the wall with the racket, showing frustration, acknowledging that the momentum has now shifted. And we now have Cardona in the lead.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity for Cardona to use Landa's emotion to his advantage. And one thing that Alex Cardona consistently does is he takes his time. He takes that full 10 seconds in the service box. And something that we were discussing yesterday with Tim Baghurst is being able to capitalize. And if he fires off that serve, what would the difference be? Because you have an emotional Landa in the back line, would that make some difference?
Yeah, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. It really depends. I mean, if you take the time and concentrate on getting an effective serve, that's valuable.
Right.
But other times, if you catch your opponent off guard, that can be valuable too. Tough call.
Weighing out those different options. So Alex Landa now calling the timeout, which means we're going to take a quick break as well. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more of the finals on the World Racquetball Tour. We're back at the finals of the 2016 WRT Alamo City Open. I'd like to take a quick moment to give some props to one of our sponsors. It's the Strikeout Stroke Foundation. A few seconds could save someone's life. Please listen to learn to recognize the signs of a stroke. 795,000, let me try that again. 795,000 people a year get a stroke, and it affects all ages. If you see the signs, remember fast to minimize the impact. F for face is one side of their face drooping. A for arm is one arm weak or drifting downward. S for speech, is it slurred or strange? And T for time, call 911 immediately. To learn more or donate, go to strikeoutstroke.com. Alex Cardona with a bit of an advantage now over Alex Landa in our final.
Looks like he just realized that he has either a broken racket or broken strings. And, and that may have broke when he hit the wall on that one rally, which is not too uncommon, but he's searching his bag now for the racket that he wants to finish this match with.
Gives him a little extra time. See if he could get inside Alex Cardona's head, who stays warm out on the court. Coming up after this, folks, don't forget we do have the doubles final, which we will be streaming immediately after this. Doubles final will feature Alex Landa and Felipe Camacho versus Andre Padilla and Rodrigo Montoya.
Nice backhand down the line kill. Wasn't a bad serve, but did come off the back wall, and Landa just really puts it down.
4-7.
Very clean down the line. That's an example of Cardona's passes not being very crisp. It catches the side wall, comes into the center court, gives Landa the opportunity to just shoot it down the line.
Oof, nice shot from Alex Cardona. He keeps coming in early to cut off that lob serve, really attacking right now.
And he's gonna have to continue doing that. And on that one setup, he really put everything he had into it to hit as hard as he possibly could. He's trying to make a statement.
Woo. Oh, behind the back. Tough to see on that angle if it looked good and hit the wall, but it looked good when he swung at it.
Yeah, it just got caught a little too close to his body. He didn't have quite the room to go around the back and make connection with it, and it just skipped right in the front wall. We've just seen that too much in this match. Great serve by Landa. Cardona misses the shot, gives Landa the opportunity in the front court, and all he has to do is put it in the right pinch, and the rally is done.
Screen serve.
And once again, that ball is coming just a little too close to his body, and so we'll play screen second serve. Nice get. Beautiful rally. Cardona's really putting everything he has into it, diving, keeping himself in rallies. Unfortunately, his last shot set up Landa in the center court. Easy put away. And here we have Landa serving 6-7. So that's a nice little safety hold up by Landa. The ball was past him. He wants to go off the back wall. Cardona's in the way, and so we'll just kind of do a little safety hold up and play again. Nice get. Wow!
Oh. Great splat from Alex Cardona.
I think that ball came off the back wall like an inch or two. And not only does he get it and hit it, but flat rolls the splat. Amazing.
It's tied up 7-7.
Little off hit there.
Oh.
And a great down the line to finish off the rally. And, I mean, this is everything coming off of Cardona's serve. He serves these great clean angles, and you know, Landa can't step in and actually hit it, and it's giving Cardona an opportunity to get into the rally, and he's now starting to feel a little bit more comfortable Another great serve.
Wow.
And that's going to result in a point there, putting him up about, by 2, 9 serve 7.
This is what we like to see for our final. Tough competition.
That one's going to hit just a little bit short, and so it'll divert in second serve. I'd almost like to see Cardona start going for that drive serve on his second serve. It's really what's getting him in this match, and you get 2 chances at it. You should really be hitting that thing fairly consistently.
Great cross court from Alex Cardona for another point, gives him 10. Yeah, we don't see it too often. Players go for that drive serve back to back. Occasionally we see it.
I like that strategy. I think at this level, the consistency with the drive serves makes it such that you can and should go for the second try. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with a lob serve. Lob serves can be very effective, but the bottom line is when you've got the opportunity to drop the ball and put it into play and do what you want, a hard, clean drive serve is going to be extremely effective. Go for her on the second serve. There's no need to just get the ball in play.
Oof, nice get from another skip from Alex Cardona. It's now 8 serving 10.
Yeah, Landa's really kind of extending these rallies, keeping the ball in play, and on that one, Cardona just from shoulder height is just too big of a shot to try and put down. You know, earlier we talked about Landa's fitness with CrossFit. I see him actually getting a little tired here. I don't know if all the previous matches are kind of coming into play, but now all of a sudden that serve is not as clean. His shots aren't as clean. He's playing a little bit more defense.
I think he's a little frustrated too. And Cardona is keeping him moving around the court. Eight serves 10.
Yeah, he thinks that ball is short. Ref calls it good, but he stops play.
Yeah, you gotta keep playing.
You gotta keep playing until the rally is over. You can't sacrifice a point. And at this point, with Landa being down 9-10, every single point matters.
Yeah, that's not the time you want to stop playing.
Nice shot. That is so incredibly difficult. Shoulder height, to be able to move through the ball and put it down the line, which is the right shot. It needs to go down the line, which is hard enough to do as is. But then to be able to get it an inch off of the bottom board and just roll it out, that's just spectacular. That ball also crossing a little too close to the body, screen serve being called. And so this will be Cardona's second serve.
This is tricky for Cardona. He's not able to capitalize once he's in the service box and score any points. Landa now with an opportunity to tie it up. It's 9 serves 10.
Another screen serve. and he didn't have to move too much on that one, staying in center court. Again, Landa's shots are coming off the side wall into center court and giving Landa exactly what he wants.
Cardona expressing some rare emotion out on the court and calling the timeout. We'll be back as things are heating up in San Antonio. This is the final event of 2016 for the World Racquetball Tour. We do kick off our January schedule with the Longhorn Open on January 13th, and then we dive into the West Coast Championships in Concord, California on January 27th. But something special that we do at the end of the year is the WRT Year-End Awards, which we had fans and players vote on. And we have some announcements to make. We'll be posting them more officially on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But our most improved player of the year is Andre Parilla. The Sportsmanship Award goes to Gerardo Franco. And the Rookie of the Year is Sebastian Fernandez. Follow us on social media for those updates and official finals. Right now our final is all tied up. Alex Landa 10-10. After winning game 1, he wants to close this match out.
2 bounces right there. I almost feel like Landa is almost hoping that this doesn't go into a tiebreaker. He knows he's on the ropes here. He knows he's getting a little bit tired, and he knows he just needs 5 more points to put this thing away. Wow. And that'll be a hinder play.
Calling this side out.
And that's a good call right there. You know, when you're playing hinders, most times they'll go over. But if you're preventing the opponent from having an offensive opportunity, then you know you lose that rally. And that's exactly what we saw there.
Poor positioning there from Alex Cardona. He's not going to get the replay as he just checks with the referee.
Yeah, and is this Landa's first lead of the game? That's huge. This is the first lead of the game here, so you know, and it's at a crucial point in the game as well. And you know, he's only got 4 more points to get to 15, and those are all the different things that are going on in Cardona's head right now as he receives this serve.
11-10.
Beautiful shot. That's a really hard shot to hit. When you're wrapping around from the backhand into the forehand and have the composure to be able to step in and hit that, timing has to be perfect. And he did it so smoothly with that beautiful pinch and taking a 2-point lead here, 12-10.
Yeah, I feel like you can feel a bit of shift in momentum out in the court. Landa definitely looking more confident. Cardona. See if he can pull it out.
So,
Hinder replay.
Yeah, ball hits a spot on the court that is not traditionally there, right? Hits the light, takes a funny bounce that kind of creates a disadvantage in the ball movement, and so that would be a court hinder, and they'll just play it over to be fair. Great serve.
Two bounces, a point for Landa. It's 13-10. Can really see it in the body language out on the court now.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Cardona looks deflated. He knows he had this game under control. He knows he had the lead, and now he's sitting 2 points away from a loss. Yeah, he's really got to do something with this serve if he wants to get back in this game.
Well, there's a side out for Alex Cardona. Let's see if he can switch things around.
This is his opportunity. He's really got to focus on getting that drive serve in and capitalizing on the opportunities. There's nothing that can be wasted here. He's got to make sure that every play is tight and avoiding the skips.
Shot from deep in the court for Alex Landa for the side out. It's 13-10, and tensions are pretty high right now.
Wow.
Oof.
That was a phenomenally perfect serve, and the referee called a foot fault. So for those of you who don't understand what a foot fault is, your foot cannot go beyond the line fully over the way Landa is actually just showing us right there. And if it does go fully over, it's technically a fault, and so we'll play second serve here.
Call encroachment.
Wow, from one call to another heartbreaking call. This one is huge, however.
Yeah.
This is the referee saying that the ball that Cardona encroached. So that dotted line that's right there, you have to be completely behind it before you strike the ball. His foot was actually on the line as he strikes. That's a fault. He loses a point, and now we've got Landa sitting at 14-10 match point.
This is tough.
This is exciting. Whoa.
Wow.
Diving, but unfortunately it's not going to be good enough. Putting the ball into the floor, and Landa is our victor.
Alex Landa wins his 8th WRT title. He is now a 2-time Alamo City Open champion, so congratulations to Alex Landa and Alex Cardona for an outstanding final. Of course, we hope those of you at home enjoyed watching the finals. Solicor, thank you for joining me for the finals commentating, and we will see you shortly in Longhorn in Austin, Texas, January 13th.
Yeah, I really look forward to it. This was fun. We saw an exciting match, and it's always exhilarating coming here and watching these guys put it all out on the court, and I'm just really excited to be a part of all of it.
Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And don't forget to follow the World Racquetball Tour on Facebook for updates. Coming up next, we do have the doubles final, so stick around for that. We'll be live streaming that as well. Thank you for supporting the World Racquetball Tour, and we'll see you soon.